Hey everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I have some news. I really don't know how to say this, but I've decided that I'm going to leave YouTube, and I just don't have time for it anymore. I just don't have time to make videos. I don't have time to... It's getting to the point where, you know, I'm overwhelmed and I don't know how to. My life has been changed, the kids moving in and everything going on in my life. I just decided, you know, it's time to leave. And I appreciate every single one of you, because I'm lying. April Fools. Did I scare y'all? Did I scare you? Probably not. But that was my... I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm joking. Ha ha ha. I'm doing the 7-day challenge. That's for one thing that I'm doing. So, after I just gave y'all a mini heart attack, sorry, let's get down to what I'm doing. I'm going to work on Flirty Friday today. Yay! Flirty Friday. And you know, there's so much flipping. Well, it's not even black. It's 3371. And I think that's more like a blackish brown kind of color. I don't know, but anyways, that's what I'm working on. I've got my NYX Notions tray. I got my pen from Pen Pals. No, Diamond Pen Pals, that's the name of it. Lizzie, get things straight. It was a gift from a subscriber. I got this cute cover binder. Says, "I'm sorry. Did I roll my eyes out loud?" I love this thing. It reminds me so much of work. I got this from a subscriber as well, and she has an Etsy shop. Yeah, so I'm just working on this. This is the newest member of the frog family. I really like the way this one turned out with the lime green feet. And see that there's still strings everywhere that I have to get off, in the purple bodice, and then the blue top. He's just so cute. Yes, you are. So he's going to be sitting right here, trying to give me a little bit of color. And I got some of my penguins here. They're trying to give me a little bit of color because, you know, this could get you a little down looking at all this black. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not even black. But anyway, so I did the checkerboard method. This is why. You guys are thinking, why is she doing checkerboard method with a round whatever? I just find that, okay, this is a little lesson in a whip and chat. Well, I find that when you multi-place, you can tell. You can tell where you put it, and then it looks very like boxy like. When you do checkerboard, it doesn't do that effect, and it looks more clean and crisp. That's what I'm aiming for here, because, you know, I want to put this painting up when I'm done. So yeah, this is what I have a feeling will look the best. So we're gonna do tag questions. Well, not really tag questions, but it's 10 things that turn women on, or I think there's 19 actually, not even 10. We're gonna do that if I can find it on the iPad, because I found it on my phone, because I'm thinking, what can I talk about with Flirty Friday? And then I'll do 10 things, or whatever, how many things turn men on, next week. next week's Flirty Friday. So I'm on the 7-day challenge. What the 7-day challenge is Nana of 7 Crafts and Beth Mitten, and there's somebody else I can't remember. Sorry, I do apologize. I can't remember who the third one is. Decided that they should do a 7-day challenge, and it's more for people that are smaller channels. I did not know this when I said, hey, I'll do it. But it's pretty much for everybody. I just wanted to do it because, you know, I haven't been very consistent lately, and I just need to get back into my mojo. Hence why I thought I should do the 7-day challenge. So this is the first day of the 7-day challenge, and it will run for 7 days. So that means I have to come up with a video for Saturday and Sunday, which is, I'd never done that before. So, that is what I have planned for this week. Will I succeed? I don't know, because I haven't filmed anything. This is my first one that I'm filming. A lot of them already filmed everything, and they have them uploaded, and they're just like, ooh, blowing up my phone, and I'm like, geez, I don't even got one darn video filmed yet. But anyways, with Whip and Chats, you know, I'm probably gonna pre-record my spring fling. I try to look up some spring tags, but they weren't very interesting. I need to go look and find again some more. So it's like, what color lipstick do you wear in the spring? I'm like, dudes, I don't wear lipstick every flipping day. I work in a factory. Like, come on now, let's get serious. So I've had 2 cups of homemade coffee. I'm gonna be doing the shoutouts too, guys. Don't worry. Shoutouts are in this video. Don't worry. Don't panic. Everything's still the same. All the giveaways, everything is all the same. I would never leave you guys, because I love you guys all so much. You guys bring joy to my life. So my nose is kind of runny, and I don't know if I'm getting a cold or what, but yesterday at work, oh my gosh, I had like the sneezes. But I'll tell you what happened before that. So yesterday was Thursday, because today is Friday, obviously. So Thursday morning, early morning, I woke up to a severe nosebleed. I bled everywhere, all over my tank top that I was wearing to bed. I got it on the bed sheets. It was just pouring out profusely. So when I got to work, okay. I should have started with that story first. Anyways, when I got to work, the last few days at work, there was an accident that happened in the freezer. Now the freezer is pretty much the warehouse where all the product is stored, right? Because it's cold, it's a freezer. Well, one of the forklift drivers decided that they were going to put 5 totes up, standing up on each other instead of 4, and hit the sprinkler, the fire sprinkler in the warehouse. Well, didn't it flood the warehouse? Because it took them an hour to figure out how to turn the darn thing off. So it flooded the warehouse. So obviously, what happens when water hits freezing cold temperatures? That's right, it freezes. So the warehouse was a skating rink, which was not safe for the forklift drivers to drive in. So they had to clean up that mess. So this happened Monday, Tuesday, and well, I went in on Wednesday, and Wednesday they're like, my boss is like, well, if you guys have any training you guys can do, you can go up and do your training, or there might be some break open or this or that. Well, I decided, I'll go upstairs with my friend Julie. She's my work friend. And we were just sitting there talking because Julie couldn't get into hers. Well, I got into mine, but I don't have that much training left because I did it all one day while I was diamond painting. I just like really binge watched really. I still got some to watch. I might do that today. I don't know. Catch up. And I get paid if I do it from home. So, what was I going to say? Anyways, my boss comes up and says, you and Tyler can go home, but I told Tyler he has to watch his training videos and he has to catch up. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is at 6:30. I'm like, bonus, I got the whole. He goes, if we start up, we'll call you back. I'm like, ugh. He goes, but fill out a vacation form if you want vacation pay for today. I'm like, okay, bonus. So I left. I filled out the vacation form in the car outside of Tyler's apartment building. Sent Tyler home, and then came home. And Clem was already here. I'm like, you didn't tell me you're leaving. He goes, I looked for you for like 10 minutes and I couldn't find you. And I'm like, oh, because I was up in Helen's office doing training. And then he's like, oh. So he was already home and I didn't know because we took different cars. Because every day that we have to go pick up Tyler, because we're so motivated to go to work, we've been late. Because I want my coffee, I want my Timmy's. And so the last couple of days, he's like, I'll go get coffee, you go get Tyler, and then we'll have your coffee for first break. And I'm like, okay. So that's what we've been doing. So he had his own car, so I did not know that he had left, nor did I look when we left, because I'm like, let's get out of here, Tyler, before he changes his mind and makes us stay. So Wednesday I had the day off because they never called us back. Thursday I had to go to work though. They did start up. Oh, that was a fiasco the first part of the day. First they had line 6 wouldn't start up. Something was wrong and they found out it was a fuse. And then 7 and 8 were running. And then all of a sudden I see Tyler stop on line 7. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Apparently they told him, oh, he has to stop line 7 because they don't want to pull the product for line 7. And he has to start up. And he has to do a washout. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then we're doing something and then they're saying, oh yeah, we're going to stop because the other product isn't here. And line 6 is going to start up. And I'm like, what the heck? And like, I'm like, too many washouts. I got a hole in my boot, which, speaking of which, I really need to go buy new work boots. Because there's nothing like feeling cold feet when you work in such a cold environment. And it was so cold in there because for some reason they're keeping the freezer doors open. And I was just like, because I had that nosebleed, this is where this is all coming from. Since I had that nosebleed, my nostrils were like severe sensitive and they were just burning from the cold from being in there. I was tempted to go put on a mask just because my nose was hurting so bad. Maybe the mask would have kept my nose a little bit warm, I don't know. I say that and look at it. I still think they look flippin' cricket. What the flip? What the flip? I find this poured glue that she has is not very forgiving. It's super sticky, man. Like I told you, when I patch things up, oh my gosh, the stuff sticks like no flippin' tomorrow, man. She probably got it from 3M. You know, 3M is the dog diggity bomb of tapes and adhesives, if you ask me. You know, they're a very popular Canadian-American brand. Actually, I don't even know if they're American, but they are Canadian. So, yeah. I'm like saying it is when I don't even know if 3M is even in America. I haven't actually done studies. to find out. But yeah, so it's very, very sticky. So that was my hoopla of the week. I only had to work one day this week. Well, Tyler says 2 because he counts Sunday, but I don't count Sunday. I count Sunday as the weekend shift, and I just don't count it through the week. So I have this weekend off, which I'm super excited, which I have to film a lot today because, you know, tomorrow my boyfriend will be home and, you know, things will be going on. So the kids cleaned out the one main room in the basement and moved all the stuff, all my sister's stuff, to the back room. So I think they're gonna move their desk and stuff down there and make themselves a little area. And if that is true, I'm gonna take over Alyssa's old room and make it my craft room, which I really wanted to do, but then they stole it from me. So hopefully they move their stuff this weekend and I can get the room ready for me. I really need to get out of this room. It's just too much, and it's too hot. And I have the window open again, and listen, there's sirens again. The other day when I was hearing all those sirens, I think they were going to my work. So yeah, it was craziness all week at work. But hopefully by the end of the weekend they'll have it all resolved. They're still working really hard on getting the ice up. And I'm like, I'm not going in there. Like, I guess when I left, the few people that stayed behind, they got them coats and they were going in there to help squeegee up the broken ice that they were chiseling at. And I'm like, screw that. You ain't seeing me go in there. That's like a safety hazard. Frick that. We don't have proper clothing to wear in that freezer. Like, I've been in that freezer before, and as soon as you get in, I kid you not, the cold just hits your face. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like no air. Like, it's really weird. Like, I don't know how those guys work in there in the freezer. Maybe your body will get used to it. I don't know. But I tell you, I could never work in there. Of course, they all have like snowsuits and proper boots that deal with being in low temperatures, you know what I mean? Because that's what they get when you're a forklift driver at my work. So yeah, so that is pretty much the gist about work. Next week I have to work with not so pleasant group, but it is what it is, and I just gotta prepare myself mentally for this task. Hear me vomiting? I just vomited in my mouth. No, just joking, I did not. But anyways, I hope you guys all realize it was a joke at the beginning and not going around like, Liz is quitting. I'm telling everybody in the world, in the community. That would be flipping hilarious. Just saying. Liz is starting drama. Liz is starting drama. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Alrighty. Should we take a pause and do the shoutouts? Is that what you guys want to do? Do you guys want to hear the shoutouts right now? I think I've done enough talking. Let's do the shoutouts. Be right back. And we're back. Oh gosh, I shouldn't show you guys my password. Like you guys will ever go in my iPad. They made at the retreat, so I better be careful. Facebook. This is the last one. And she's number 7. There were 7 entries. Pretty crappy week. I should just say so myself. So magic common picker. The number generator, I'm going to put in 7, 1 to 7, and there it is. Why does it always go to 3? I don't know why it always goes to 3, but we're going to generate right now. See? Oh, 1. Why does this thing like 1 so much? I think the last time 1, 1, 2. Yeah. So, we're going to go back here to 1. And it's Kelly, and she did this beautiful bee. She's doing the beehive. I'm actually not sure what the name of this one is. From, Bee Buddies. It's Bee Buddies. For the you're not putting it right. It's DP Beautiful 22. Just so you know, if you're hashtagging that. Also finished 2 pages. I'm thinking she means 2 rows. Maybe another 2 or 3. I'm not sure what she's talking about. But she is, and I'm pretty sure she won the giveaway last week. So, no, this week. I have to go still. Sending that stuff to Jennifer, so I do apologize. I'm late. I'll give it to her tonight because I have to go live with her tonight, so that's that. So that is who won. Her picture's looking at really good because Jennifer started from the bottom or the side or something, and she started from the top, so it's nice to see what that one looks like up top. So that is that. Now we're going to go to YouTube. And my comment of the week is to... Nobody, because it's taking forever to load. I only have 16% on my tablet, so I have to work fast. People have to work fast. And why did it do this? I had it all picked out. Darn it all to poop. It was in, so it goes to Jennifer Rushton. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She says, your painting has such pretty colors. I have never blinged out a painting. I would love to, but I feel overwhelmed with figuring out what colors to replace with what. And she's my comment of the week. She's new to my channel. Welcome. And you know what? I would say, if you're feeling overwhelmed, like, do you have any crystals or any sparkle? Like, this is how I started. Like, you know what? I don't even remember Timo at this time but Susan might correct me. I decided I wanted to bling out when I was doing the bling bling series on my channel, and I was just using, the special drill blings that you get from the kits. And then I ran out, and then I think it was Susan suggested, why don't you just put some bling in another painting? And I'm like, maybe I'll try. And that's what I did. And it was a star ore painting. And it was a girl with the skulls that I did not order, but it got sent to me instead of what I ordered, which I don't mind because it turned out really pretty. And I put 2 crystals in it. I put a red and I put a silver, and I just changed 2 numbers off of the canvas. And that's what I'm doing with the other one. I'm replacing 2 letters with crystals. Now, I know people use jellies and this and that. I haven't really got into the jellies I have ABs, but mostly the ones like I've never actually replaced ABs. And so, well, I did on the last painting I did a little bit, but not as much. I really like crystals because I feel like the crystals make it pop. That's where I'm getting at, and I'm really enjoying the square crystals right now. So with that said, congratulations to the two. Oh yeah, I gotta put their names. I just keep on talking. They're not doing what I'm supposed. I gotta put their names in the jar. I know I got more. Come on. I cut up a whole bunch of these, and now you're telling me I only have a few left. I'm gonna have to cut up some more. Oh no, they're over there. My desk is overran by animals here. I think I have a problem happening here. I think I have a problem. So Jennifer. And who was the other one again? Oh, Kaylee. I hope I said her name right. I hope it's Kaylee. That's what it looks like to me, but really, I say everybody's name flipping around. And then in the jar you guys go. Yay! In the jar, you're in the jar, you're in the jar. And that is soon approaching, isn't it? And I'm back. I had to have like a little oh my god, this thing wants to play. No. I just dropped the cord. I'm so unprepared, guys. I have to plug in my iPad. My cord is so old and raggedy. Don't want anybody to see how bad my cord is. It's pretty bad. There. Okay. I have a little break there. Had a little vape. I know you guys don't care, but that's what I did while you guys were. So I said. Have but turn a woman off. Should we do off or on? Okay, this is the one I went. 10 women things that turn a woman on. That was on a YouTube. What turns women on? Let's see what these ones say. I know what the other one says. No. We'll go with the other ones. Okay. One of these is really stupid, and I'm thinking like, huh? What the heck? So, number one, when he comes behind you, when you're doing makeup or the dishes or washing your hands, picking out socks and putting his arm around your waist and kissing your neck. That is like when a guy comes up. So basically, when a guy comes up behind you or your boyfriend, I don't think a random guy would come up behind you and kiss your neck. You'd be like, what the heck? No, just joking. Yeah, that is like, that's sexy. I do agree. That would turn me on. That would turn me on if someone did that to me. My boyfriend better be watching this. No, just joking. This one's dumb because when the cat sits on him and he pets her and she purrs, What the hell would that turn you on for? No. I would not get turned on with him petting the cat. So if he has Marlo on his lap and he's petting Marlo, that would not turn me on. I'd be just like, oh, that's so cute. Marlo loves you. That's what I would say. Marlo actually jumped on his lap yesterday and like put his claws into him. He's like, ah! Oh, that was funny. I gotta say, I don't know what the flipping sirens are all about this morning. Don't they know I'm filming a YouTube video? Like, come on, Strathroy Police, get with it. You're driving me nuts today. When you come home and you just want to die, he's cleaned the entire apartment from top to bottom, or house. That would be so beautiful. I need to see this. I'll even talk about this afterwards because there's an ad here that says sex experts react to Bridgerton. I'll tell you my thoughts of this season after we do these. Blah blah blah. When he goes down on you and doesn't expect any other sexual activity afterwards. Now that is super hot. Super hot because, you know, guys, they're always like, and you're like, hello. You're not the only one that likes, That's what I'm going to call it. Yeah. Just saying. Number 5. I do this all the time, and I don't think this turns my boyfriend on. It's like when you wake up and he's already made coffee. And then it says, F yeah. It says the F word. I don't really want to say the F word. It says the F word. When he puts my legs into his lap while watching TV, I can see that being like sexy, especially if like they're rubbing your legs and then they're getting all hot and bothered. All hot and bothered. But sometimes like I'll just get hot and like, oh, don't touch me, I'm too hot. Does anybody else get like that, or is it just me? Asking for a friend. That's all I'm saying. When you're waiting in line somewhere and he starts massaging your shoulder while you're bored, now that's nice. That would probably turn me on too. It's like, let's find a back road. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. When he decides what your plans will be, I don't think that would turn me on. Oh, hun, I feel like today we're gonna go grocery shopping. Oh, hun, that just made me all wet inside. No, I don't think so. I don't think that would happen, but just saying, guys. This girl, I don't know what she's talking about, Bridgerton, but she's like really into it. Blah, 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 blah. I think they're talking about the first one. I don't know. When he breaks about you to friends and family, that would be really nice turn on, because, you know, that would be really cool to hear. Like, it's always nice to hear nice things about yourself, no? Am I right or am I wrong? That'd be like, oh, you are so getting it when we get home, because you just made me happy. You just made me all tingly inside. That's what that one would be. Do, 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 do. When he touches your knee underneath the table at a boring event. Oh, that would be sexy too. I once had 2 guys touching one had his hand on one knee and one had his hand on the other knee, and I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do? That was a very awkward situation. And then they both asked me for a ride home, and I'm like thinking, because they were drinking obviously and I wasn't, and I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, who do I take home first? This is the ultimate decision. And I ended up taking the other guy home first, and the other guy I ended up being in a relationship with for 3 years. Those were the days. When you come home drunk and he has already made you a grilled cheese sandwich in his PJs. Maybe, but why were you out without him? Like, were you like girls' night? Like, is that even a thing anymore? Like, I'm too old for that crap. Just saying. Well, there's a train. All aboard the Lizzie Express. Please give the tickets to the conductor as we move along the house. Do you hear it shake? You can hear everything shaking. Because that's what happens when the train goes by my house. And I go a little shake, shake, shake. Hear my window shaking? That's the thing. When you have things on the shelf, they move. They gradually start sliding to the edge of the shelf, and then down they go. Down the hatches they go. So the train is going by. I'll pause for the rest of the train so you don't have to hear it. The train has stopped, and this chick is very educational. She's like the new sex ed chick. She's got a whole bunch of videos. This one's about sex toys. So very, very interesting. I might have to watch that after. Okay, where did I leave off? I think I read the massaging the shoulder one, right? When he decides what you're planning. No, I think I read that one too. Okay, I read that one too. When he pulls you over to his side of the bed in the morning, that could be arousing. You could be like, ooh, baby, good morning. Hello. Hello. Are you happy? Is that just because you're happy to see me? Ooh. Yeah. I missed that one because now I read the one about the table and I told you that story. The next one is when he kisses anywhere that's not your mouth sweetly. Now that turns that's foreplay, and that really turns a girl on. If just men would understand this shit, it would be very nice to know. When he becomes friends with your dad, mom, or siblings, that's a turn on too. You gotta have somebody that you're going to be with has to get along with your family, or it just brings conflict into the relationship. Am I wrong or am I right? I think I'm right. I read that one. How did I miss all of these? Did they like jumble them around when I turned off the video? When I turned on that video, I don't know. When he finally embarrasses your vibrator. Now, that would be a really, really good, I don't know, man. The vibrator's a really powerful tool. Just saying to you, just saying you need one. It's a very powerful tool, if I do say so myself. When he makes across the room eye contact at a party, ooh, that would be sexy. You'd be like, oh, I can't wait till this party's over so we can go home and shag a lot. That would be very sexy, especially, you know, if he gives you the sex eyes, whatever those may be. When he wears a tailored suit or a tuxedo, that's very sexy as well. When your man's all like dressed up, very, very sexy. Nothing like having a man in a nice, expensive suit. It'd be like, oh yeah, baby. When he carries your suitcase and his with no questions asked. The 19 says, okay, this. And then it has a guy grinding on the ground. I was like, I don't know what the heck that means. That would turn me on too, I guess. Seeing a guy grind himself on the ground. Like, it was a sexy, like, stripper guy. Okay. That's what it was. Showing on my iPad. Okay, now that I have to like regroup myself a little bit. Whew, getting kind of hot in here. I'm not gonna lie. So next week we'll talk about what turns a guy on. This girl, what the heck does she have there? She is putting her finger. So that is a toy that pleasures your I can't even pronounce it. Your clitoris, and it like sucks, and it's supposed to give you pleasure. And she's explaining it right now as I'm watching her, and of course I can't hear what she's saying, but I know what she's talking about because I know my toys. Like, come on guys, I was single for a long time. You know I know my toys. And I really would like to know what she's saying. She's very, very in depth with it. But anyways, like I was saying about Bridgerton. This season's Bridgerton, I know they're doing a series. Tia and the crafting heifer Marissa are doing a series about Bridgerton, and the last episode they were talking about the clothes and the century and the give me, like, first of all, the only thing that I remember last year about Bridgerton was the sex. That's all I remember. It was hot, it was sexy, it was hot. This season I was highly disappointed. There was too much acting. I wanted to see sex and more sex. I'm sorry, but that's what I wanted to see. And the whole season, I'm sorry if I'm like doing like a spoiler alert for you guys, but there's only like 2 flippin' sex scenes in the whole darn movie, well, TV show, other than like there's one that's like his brother or something, but that was like not even interesting. And like I'm thinking, what the hell, what the heck guys, two, just 2. Could not believe it. Oh, now a thing came up saying be the best at sex, sign up for the hottest newsletter on the internet. Hell yes. Hell no, I am not. Yeah. Yeah, you're thinking, Liz was bloody crazy this morning. This is what happens when Flirty Friday happens. I'm getting all flustered. Whew, and I'm here by myself. And I'm getting all flustered. With Flirty Friday. Yeah, this girl, she's right showing these toys. $220. Jeez, you got to save up for these babies. You gotta save up for these babies. Oh, that's different. I've never seen one like that. She's showing a toy that I've never seen before. Can you believe that? Whoa. I can't see how that's going to work. Okay, let's turn this off because she's distracting me. It doesn't take much to distract me. And this black is very boring. I'm sorry guys, but this is what happens when you do this Flirty Friday video. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring. I'm gonna work on it. Well, I gotta film more videos. But I gotta get this one up and loaded. First of all, because I'm already behind. I'm filming the day of the start. But I hope you guys are not mad at me for my silly joke in them. But you know, today's April Fools. April Fools. Or some of you got it right away. This is an April Fool's joke. I was trying to like make it so that it wouldn't be obvious that it was an April Fool's joke. But it might have came out that way. That it was an April Fool's joke. But with that said, I think I'm gonna go for now. I've had a blast. I read some stuff. We had some fun. Next week on Flirty Friday, I will talk about another update before I leave. So I thought, you know, I got everything caught up in my stash other than this painting and my collab one that I'm doing right now. But the one painting that I've been working on for a year now, and it's so frustrating. I think I'm not going to complete it. It was that mystery diamond painting, and I feel bad because someone bought it for me, but it's popping and it's big and it's popping, and I'm just not feeling that painting. I'm going to hold on to it a little bit longer, and maybe when I have a better mindset, I will try to go back to it. But right now, it's just, I'm not feeling it. It's just too confetti heavy, and they're popping, and I move it around, and then I go back, and there's missing drills, and it's just really frustrating me right now. So, I tried, guys. I tried the day that I was off work. I tried, okay, I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to try to do some. Yeah, I didn't get far. And then Clem's like, well, you're almost halfway. You're almost like got the majority of the painting done. I know, but it's just tackling the last little bit that I'm having difficulties with. I tried so many times to repair it and make it workable, but it takes me literally all day to do one section on that painting. I don't understand why it takes me that long to do it, but it just does. And I've never been so frustrated with confetti until I met that painting. So I don't know, maybe I'll try to go back. I don't know, but right now for the rest of this week, I am not going to try to go back to that painting, just because no, I can't do it, guys. I can't right now. I can't. Maybe I'll have a better mindset next month. Maybe. But I'm going to go. I was going to finish this section, but I'm running out of topics. I'm not very excitable today. I don't know what's wrong with me. But this is very time consuming doing it this way, but I want it to look perfect. And you know, by the time I hit the top of this paint, I'll be like, screw it. I'm just going to start multi-placing, but I'm trying to be a good girl and not multi-place, but it could become habit. I'm finding that they're square. I used to remember pink raspberries drills being so much nicer than these. I don't know. I haven't been there in a while. I should go check it out. They moved the store, but I have not gone to see it. Oh yeah, I don't think I told you guys this painting is my Flirty Friday painting from the pink raspberry. The pink raspberry. So they did move the store down a few doors. Haven't been there to check it out yet, so I should go. Maybe I'll go this weekend and check her out. Check it out. Check it out, frogs. But be interesting to see what it looks like. For sure. It's nice to see that they picked up and they've got clientele and they are making a business out of it, which, you know, I didn't think would pull off, but it has. But I just wish they had done it differently and gone with, you know, artists and done it the right way, you know what I mean? And they have it, and there's no explaining it to them. They just don't comprehend it. They just don't. They're making money this other way and they don't really care, and that's kind of the sad bit about it. Like, I don't blame her by any means. Like, she doesn't really follow. Like, this is what people don't understand. We all talk about stolen images, this and that, artists. People that buy off of AliExpress and Best Buy and all these other little places and don't watch YouTube don't have a flipping clue. They're thinking because it's being sold by China, it's permitted. And it's not stolen artwork. Some of it's not, but some of it is. And people don't know that they're buying stolen work. So should you hate them? Should you lash at them? No, because they don't know what they're doing. But when you tell them and they still don't care, that kind of turned me off a little bit. And that's all I gotta say about that. But it is what it is. There's another train, so that's my cue to go, because we're gonna board the AliExpress for the Lizzie Express and head on out of here. Till next time, guys. Listen to the girl at the end. Take care. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.